Hi there, I'm Alex Cunningham, and I'll walk you through this Notion tutorial step by step. Let's jump right in.
If you've ever tried to move dates from Google Sheets into a Notion database and found yourself scratching your head, you're definitely not alone. Today, I'm going to walk you through exactly how to copy and paste dates into Notion's date property the right way. And I'll share a few tips along the way to help you avoid some common frustrations. By the end of this tutorial, you'll know not just how to get your dates into Notion successfully, but also why certain methods work better than others. Let's jump right in. Imagine you've got a list of important dates, the deadlines for a project maybe, lined up in Google Sheets. Naturally, you want to bring these over into Notion, where you can organize and track things more effectively. So, step 1. Select the dates in your Google Sheets just like you would copy any regular text. Maybe you highlight the column, right-click, and choose Copy, or use Ctrl+C. Now, you hop over to your Notion database, find the column that's set as a date property, and try to paste those dates in. Here's where that little snag happens. You paste textual date formats, like June 24th, 2024, or 24/06/2024, and Notion just doesn't play along. The dates don't populate the way you expect. Sometimes nothing appears at all, and other times you get raw, unformatted text. It can feel a bit frustrating, especially when you're used to things just working between other programs. Let's pause for a second and talk about why this happens. Notion is pretty smart, but it expects a certain type of input in its date columns. When you just paste plain text, even though it looks like a date to us, Notion might not recognize it as a valid date entry. It's a bit like speaking English to someone who only understands numbers. They just don't get what you mean. So here's the trick to make this work smoothly. Go back into Google Sheets, and check how your dates are formatted. Often dates in spreadsheets can be displayed as text, but underneath, they're stored in a numerical format. To get Notion on the same page, we need to use the numerical date format. What you'll do is convert your dates in Google Sheets to the numerical format that Notion understands. This usually means setting the cell format to use numbers like YYYA, MMDD. For example, change June 24th, 2024 to 2024-06-24. Just select your date column in Sheets, click Format, go to Number, and choose Date, or Custom Date and Time, to pick the format that matches what Notion expects. Now, copy these newly formatted dates. This part is important, and head back into Notion. Paste them into your date property column. And here's the satisfying part. It works. Notion reads the numerical date values correctly and populates your database just the way you want. If you're copying a big batch of dates, this process might take a few moments, and you may need to double-check the formatting if you run into issues. Don't worry if it isn't perfect on the first go. Getting the formats to align can be a little tricky, but once you've done it a couple of times, it's second nature. And that's really all there is to it. It's a simple fix, but understanding the difference between textual and numerical formats is the key. If you found this tip helpful, give the video a thumbs up, and let me know in the comments if you have any questions or want to learn more tricks for using Notion and Google Sheets together. Make sure to subscribe for more tutorials just like this, and I'll see you in the next video.